Fill your heart again. Fill your heart again with joy. Fill yourself again with happy. What is it like to be happy? Oh, go, get away from it. And then he says, I found someone else. Oh, God, it's 12:10. Let's ride out. Let's get out of here. Hindrances to getting over it. I got to give you this. Is this all right? Y'all writing this down? I need this CD myself. Hindrances to getting over it. Rationalizing the behavior is number one. Rationalizing the behavior. That you make up an excuse for them before they even give you one. You are in denial to the very truth you see. Okay. Y'all ain't riding with me. Let me come by and pick everybody up. Have you ever noticed you can be in a relationship and it could be totally bad, you ignore all the signs, but once you break up, it's almost like your mind wakes up and you can see all the stuff you didn't see while you was with them. Your heart has so clouded things that your mind and your eyes were unable to see. And as soon as you break up, you can replay all of it. You can see clearly, and sometimes you go, good God, I was dumb. So the first one is rationalizing the behavior, being in denial. Your whole life is a Drake song. I love me enough for the both of us. Okay, all right. That's only for my ghetto gospel. Number two, playing the victim. Playing the victim. That all you want to do is talk about what they did to you. Good God Almighty, that everything is what they did to you. All that you went through when you was Macaroni Tony and Reggie and Pojo and Puck Puck. All right. Third step, you become angry with others. That now you isolate yourself. And you're angry with everybody because of what that one person did. Misdirected anger. And then you're angry with yourself. Why did I allow this to go on for this long? Oh, I got more time than I got money. You can waste my money, but you better not waste my time. That's what the frustration of a woman is. To look up and 2 years of my life is wasted. Investing into something that there's no return over. Oh, God, I don't have time to dwell on it. Number two is rescuing. Rescuing. That's why it's so hard to get over it. Rescuing. Rescuing is the crazy glue that holds dysfunctional couples together. I'll say that again. Rescuing is the crazy glue that holds dysfunctional couples together. The woman enjoys feeling needed and giving. She knows he does not have what she needs, but she's insecure at the moment and enjoys how he responds to being needed. The man is not interested in investing in a relationship and enjoys receiving from her. But at a certain point, it is crazy glue because all I want to do is take, all you want to do is give, but neither one of us are whole. We are together based on our dysfunction. So rescuing is the crazy glue that holds a couple together because eventually you'll want to do more than give. And if I'm ever going to be a real man, I'll want to do more than take because I'm made to provide. Oh, okay, y'all missed that one. All right. Third, I got to get us out of here. Romantic blinders. Romantic blinders. The inability to see past your feelings. Instead of accepting the truth, you create excuses to comfort your heart. You ignore signs, reality, and truth. Right in your face. Y'all been together 3 years, and you walk up and he say, "This is just my friend." What friend you got that I'm just meeting? 3. Let me tell y'all what I used to do. Let me tell y'all. Shh. Hey, listen. So what I used to do around Valentine's Day, right? I used to ask every girl for gift cards, right? And for money, because I didn't want to spend no money on them. So I take her money and buy her a gift. Take her money, buy her a gift. What? Okay, never mind. It's the old me. It's the old me. Come on, came up. That's all me. That's the old me. Stop bringing up my past. Maya Angelou has a famous quote: when someone shows you who they are, believe them. I could be honest with a woman at the offset of our relationship or friendship and say, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm just chilling. I'm talking to other people. And just because time has passed and they enjoy hanging out with you, they are now upset because you pick up your phone around them when you knew this was what you had when you got into it. The reality of dating is the person who gets your attention gets your time. The moment they care, the pursuit of, the identifier of passion is pursuit. There's no way to feel for something you don't go after. All right, I gotta move. Fourth, y'all all right? Well, talk back to me. Somebody say, teach me something. Fourth is the blame game. The blame game. Blame is like putting a Band-Aid on a broken bone. It does not cure the problem. It just covers over it. When you get finished arguing about and having conversations about who was wrong, you still hurt. Why not skip out trying to assess blame and just focus on dealing with you? How about this? You was wrong and I was wrong. Or neither one of us are wrong and it just didn't work. Because, sometimes it just does not work. It doesn't fit. What I want and what you want are two separate components. So why spend time and energy trying to figure out, oh, God, I don't want to go here. There are some people who will stay in a relationship for years and years and years waiting to catch somebody, but always feeling like they're cheating. Why put yourself through it? I don't even need proof. If every day of my life I feel like you're not genuine, I can just walk away from it. I don't even need to catch you in it. Oh, God, I got to get us out of here. Okay. Okay, how do you know when it's time to get over it? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? When appreciation has turned into expectation. Bros, I'm going to holler at you. This is my boys. My pet peeve, good God Almighty, to take a woman out and she gets up from dinner and walks off and don't say thank you like I owed it to you to take care of you and buy you a meal. Your mom and daddy got to feed you. I don't have to. A thank you is in order. Yeah. Whenever somebody starts expecting you to do things they should appreciate you doing, it causes dysfunction. It's time to move on or either have a conversation. How do you expect me to do something you should appreciate me about? Wish I had time to go Bible to explain to you that when God created the heavens and the earth, he also created angels before then. So the angels never saw God work. They came into a already made environment where God was sitting down. Man comes into an environment made on the sixth day where God has already done with his work and he's sitting down. So it's hard for him to appreciate something, and now he expects God to continue to do what he's already done because he does not see the effort put into it. Sometimes you got to show people the work you put into the relationship. Oh, God, I don't have time to deal with it. Number two, when loving them is hurting you. When loving them is hurting you. Sometimes I got some friends in my life that I recently told them it's hard work being your friend. Good God Almighty, it should not be this hard. When loving them is hurting you, whether verbally or physically, where they've got to put you down because you came in with too much confidence and they came in too insecure. So they've got to find a way to bring you down to where they are. Oh, when loving them is hurting you, when they're overly critical about everything you do. Everything you do is not good enough. You make their favorite meal and baby, you made fried chicken with no ranch. You know I need dipping sauce for my wings. All right, we got to get out of here. When it has become overly jealous love, everything you do they're jealous about. When you can call them, send them a text message and say, baby, just thinking about you, just want you to know I love you from the bottom of my heart. And they respond, well, what you doing with the top? Who's in it? Overly jealous. When what I don't like about you, I'm becoming. When the thing I don't like about you, I'm becoming. I hate the fact that you're always nagging and jealous. But now I look for an opportunity to point out to you the things you point out to me. I'm becoming the thing that I hate. Woo, this is good. All right. 12:18. Oh, God, I'm on it. We out of here right now. Can I give y'all 5 things and then we ride out? All right. How do you get over it then? There's a solution. We got to know how you get over it. How do you get over it? Number one, save your breath. Having conversations with some people is like blowing bubbles. You spend the energy dipping into it and the energy blowing, but by the time it gets to them, it dissipates. Y'all remember blowing bubbles? That the whole conversation is, and you're waiting on them to catch it, and as soon as they touch it, it dissipates. More energy is spent in you saying it than them receiving it. Save your breath. Save your breath. Number two, substitutionary patterns. That now I've got to learn to change the method of getting used to you being around, to getting used to getting back to what makes me happy. I got to move fast. Number three, you got to create a stop doing list. A stop doing list. Not a start doing, stop doing. Stop doing. All the little things that made the relationship dysfunctional. What is my part in this? If we argued all the time, one person can't argue by themselves, so I had to give some input into it. So I've got to now stop that. I got to figure out what makes me tick. All right, get over yourself. Forgive yourself for what you've done. And number five, have a private party. NDRE said, I'm having a private party. Ain't nobody here but me, my angels, and my guitar saying, baby, look how far you come. Look back and see, look how far I've come. And I promise y'all Wednesday, anybody got a water bottle? I'm going to close with this. This is my closer. Somebody asked me to tell, what does a man look for in a woman? So I'll tell you this real quick and then we can get out of here. What a man wants from a woman is similar to a bottle. A woman, first of all, needs a cap. It is to make sure that you are secure, that no man can sip from you or pour into you anything outside of what you've already been given or what our relationship has put into you. A cap. What's your mind like? Are you a thinker? Can you think ahead? Can I trust you with my thoughts? Is my heart and my ego a safe place to land? Or will I always have to let my heart land on concrete? Can I trust you with my insecurities and you love me through them? Number two is a label. A label. A man wants a woman who has some standard or some label for herself. If you got a bad label, I'm not saying that you don't forgive people's past, but some people's past disqualify them from being a part of your future. What are you known for? What are you known for? I don't have time to deal with all of this. Number three, content. Content. Are you more than looking at gossip TV and telling me about what they're doing on Love and Hip Hop? Is the sum total of your conversation what somebody posted on Facebook? What is your content? What are you filled with? What do you have to say? What is your morals? What is your goals? What is your hopes? What is your dreams? In a container. Can you house our family? Can you hold love? Can you receive love? Can you give love? So whenever you're employing your heart, you can play music now. I'm done. Da, 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 da. Whenever you are employing your heart, and I don't have time to get into this, there are some steps and prerequisites you got to go to whenever you're employing your heart. Because you are now, remember in my introduction, you're marking your heart fragile and giving it to somebody. So the first thing you need is references. Well, excuse me, a resume is first. What do you tell me about you? Resume is first. What do you tell me about you? Second is references. Now that you told me, what do other people say? Is it consistent with what you told me? Third is an interview process. Now that you've told me and other people told me, let me ask questions for myself. This is really, really good. Interview process. After the interview process, now we go into employment, but before employment, I got to offer you an offer letter with the stipulations of what I expect and what you expect, and you can counter offer so I can decide if we meet the same standards. Is what I'm asking for too much? Let's negotiate with the offer letter. Then I employ you, but I employ you on a probationary period. Will you stay consistent with the resume, with the references, and the interview? Or should we end this early in the relationship? And then the benefits. Now I'll show you what loving you with my whole heart is all about. Stand to your feet, I'm done. You got to get over this. Your pattern. Man, I wish I had time to dig into what I stayed up all night working on. He wouldn't stop talking to me. He wouldn't stop talking to me. Because relationships should be